Hello, it is Mr. Aneri here, and we're going to learn how to use ratios to divide a quantity. For example, if you've got $70 and you need to divide it between two people in this ratio, we can do that. In this example, Mr. Aneri, that's me, and his brother Peter went to Cafe Primo. Mr. Aneri ate more than Peter, so it makes sense that he would pay more. They are splitting the bill in the ratio 4:3. First of all, which part here is for Mr. Aneri and which part is for Peter? It makes sense that the first part is for Mr. Aneri and the second part is for Peter, because Mr. Aneri ate more, so he'll pay more. If the bill was $70, how much money will Mr. Aneri pay? The strategy that I like to use to solve these is to imagine that you have 4 parts for Mr. Aneri and 3 parts for Peter in the ratio 4:3, with Mr. Aneri paying a little bit more. So we're going to get this $70 divided into how many piles of money are here? How many bags? I'm going to divide it into 7. I'm going to divide it into 7 bags. So each bag has $10. Now, Mr. Aneri will pay 4 bags, which is $40, and Peter will pay 3 bags, which is $30. That's the overall strategy. Figure out how many total parts you've got. In this case, 4 plus 3 is 7. Divide the total into 7, and then Mr. Aneri, 4 parts, 4 lots of this $10. It's helpful to have a way to write that down because that's nice thinking there, but how do we organize that thinking? So one way we can organize it, this is the same question, is to first label the ratio. The 4 is for Aneri, the 3 is for Peter. And how much money will Mr. Aneri pay? $70. 4 plus 3 is how many parts? 7 parts. So I'm going to split the $70 into 7 parts. Each part is worth $70 divided by 7. So each part or each pile is worth $10. Now, Mr. Aneri pays 4 parts at $10 each. So Mr. Aneri will pay $40. And Peter will pay $10 times 3. This type of question here is if you're given the total and you want to find out one person's share. This kind of question is different. If Mr. Aneri paid $120, then how much did Peter pay and what was the total bill? Here, we're told not the total, but how much Mr. Aneri paid. So to do this, we can solve it as a proportion. The ratio is 4:3, with the 4 being Aneri and the 3 being Peter. I can label this ratio as well. So this ratio 4:3 is equal to this ratio. Do I know how much Mr. Aneri paid or how much Peter paid? I know that Mr. Aneri paid $120. So the amount that Peter paid is my mystery number. I could call it X or give it a letter. So now I can say to get from 4 to 120, I need to times by 30. So to get from 3 to X, I also need to times by 30. So X is 3 times 30, which is $90. To answer the last little bit, the total bill, I know that Peter paid $90. I know that Mr. Aneri paid $120. So what was the total bill? $210.